All right, welcome. So we are going to jump back in here and do a little bit of work in the shop. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing well and enjoying themselves. All right, so we're gonna load up here and pick up where we left off the other day, which was here in the doorway. All right. Oh yeah, we were working on this engine here. Beauteous. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing all right today. Okay, so we were rebuilding. Let's see. Okay, so we put the supercharger back on. What I wanted to check was what we were missing from here. All right, we need to increase the tuning. I think the parts that I had put in was giving us that 15 and 20%. It just took a while to remember what was happening with this one. Okay. So what we were gonna do was put these back, and then we were using some better not fans, oh, my brain, where is it? We're gonna change the filters. All right, welcome. Okay, let's get this next one done. Very good. So we're trying to fix whatever we can. All right, good. We were able to fix the water pump, so that'll save us some money. Now, if I remember correctly, they just wanted about 15 to 20% upgrade there. So we're gonna process that. All right, and we'll just use that other supercharger for something else later. Okay. Carburetor is all good to go. And we're going to use these filters. Yeah, that should give us our percentage that we want. Excellent. Scoop goes back. Okay, so we actually fixed the distributor. Actually, no, we did fix the actual rotor. Beautiful. We're gonna put the head back on. And don't forget the clips. Let me put the clips on first, please. Very good. And second clip is not zooming out right now. Very good. Next one is ignition wires. I'm gonna bounce back a little bit. Okay, rocker arms. Let me do some shopping here. We need at least 3 rocker arms. I gotta go into the shop first. It's no beating to the game. Hey Phoenix, how you doing? It's actually just you can level up to the max level, and then there's some other things that you can do, like you can upgrade cars and make some of them a little faster and things like that. But there's no necessarily beating. But you can hit the maximum level, and then you can sell cars and Yeah, there's no like official objective to most sims. Most simulators, there's no like super objective. So, but yes. How you doing today? The experience comes in just hanging out and playing with the cars and trying to build faster and better and all that other good stuff. Okay, so let's get our rocker arms. Oop, I meant to get 3, so there we go. Okay. Do we have to get some push? Yes, I did. Okay, let's get 3 of these. I think I only took out the ones that I really needed to replace, so should be good on that front. Okay, I'm glad we didn't have to take out any pistons because that requires a lot more time. That cover's good. All right, let's move to the other side here. Should be good. Got one more here. Excellent. And one more there. Very good. Okay. We should be good with those. No worries. Sometimes I find it to be pretty relaxing just doing those. Yeah, I mean, got a lot going on, so. But yeah, you know, this is a safe space if people just want to come and just kind of take their minds off everything else. It's very welcome here. So I'll probably go for about an hour today. Okay, let's see. Yeah, no, that's what a lot of people find. Unfortunately, I don't have like millions of people catching me, but I have a good little following here that come just to chill out. I have some people also with some, what do you call those, like sensory issues? So they like to hear, especially if I'm playing like a train sim or something like that. They like to hear my voice as we're going through. Some people have their kids come and watch and puts them to sleep and stuff like that. So it's a nice little mix of things. So it's good. All right, so we'll make our way through. Yeah, I wish that, I don't know. Sometimes I would put it on as like a ASMR stuff, but I don't. It doesn't get that many people because they like to see girls like licking ears and stuff. So, all right, we need a timing chain. We were able to fix the cover, so that helps. Yeah, train sim, I tend to get a lot more people listening on that one for the calming voice. But you know, I did some radio stuff in college, so it gave me an opportunity to kind of practice with the voice that kind of helps people just kind of relax. I don't know if I tagged the supercharger water pump pulley, did I? Supercharger water pump pulley. Nope. Alright, so let's tag that now. I like this game. It's like stress-free. Oh, I did tag it. It's all the way up here. Alright, let's get the belts that we need. Okay, I think we finished everything that we needed to do here. Let me just check the back. Looks like we could put like the flywheel and things back on. Okay, we never took those off, so that should be good. All right, we gotta click out of this view and we can take the engine out here. All right, moving on. Let's put the engine back into the vehicle. I don't think we needed to replace any spark plugs, so we should be okay. All right, continuing here. All right, let's see. Did we get it? Yes, we did. So we got it to at least 15. We only replaced 3 parts in order to get that there. All right, we got to get a Type-C relay. Oh no. We still have a part that hasn't been discovered. Okay, I have an idea as to what that could be. Let's check underneath. I hope it's not something that we missed, like a ring or something, because I don't want to have to take everything apart again. I have a feeling it's one of the brackets under here. Yep. Oh, beautiful. If you play this game enough, you learn how to spot those things. Okay, that's 1%, so we have to just buy one. We'll be able to fix it. Excellent. Yep, so I hope everybody's looking to have a better day today. Alright, so we got done with that part. We just have to buy a relay Type-C. Unfortunately, the relays are only in one particular store. So let's get out of this store. We have to go to the electronics shop. And we'll look for the relay Type-C. Here we go. We have to go into the fuse box. And let's look for the one that needs to be replaced. This one right here. Let's replace this with a better one. Excellent. I did not want to go that far out. Come on. There we go. Cover goes back. Okay, we just gotta put the rest of the parts back together and we'll get a 10,000 credit payout. Let's lift the car back up. Okay, we were able to fix that. The starter we repaired, excellent. Pipes go back. Gonna have to put back the drive shaft. And we have to refill the oil, and we should be good to go. The customer should be happy with this. We gave them all of the power improvements that they were asking for. Give them a nice new supercharger and some new filters for the air scoop. Let's put the oil back in. And we'll send this one on its way. All right, good to go. Let's put the hood down. And 10,000 credits. Excellent. Beautiful. Alright, let's go outside. Let's see what we have waiting out here. Let's do the Valsin next. The Valsins are the fake Volvos in the game. Okay, that one just needs auto parts. I'm looking for things that require a little bit more. We'll take the Nissan Nismo. Nismo. Okay, so next up on our list is this vehicle. Let's lift it up a little bit. Alright, I see they need a new starter. So they're gonna say engine's not working, strange noise from the engine bay, car doesn't start, new oil, and replace the filters. Okay. So first things first, since I see this, I'm just gonna pull it out and then try to see if we can repair it. And we can. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. Excellent. Another good spot. Beautiful. All right, let's put this back. I see that we need a new oil filter as well. First things first, let me go back here and let's clear all this so that we're cleared for the next car. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what we get here. Engine, there we go. Let's do some scans, see if we find anything. Alright, so first scan done. Let's take a look at the compression. They're saying they're hearing some sounds. We're gonna have to do an oil change anyway. But sounds from the engine bay usually means a few things. Could be timing issues, could be some issues with some of the parts that are designed to lower the vibrations in the vehicle, like the bearing caps and things like that. You see, we just repaired the starter already, so that should be a tick off for us there. One of the reasons I always do all these tests is also it helps to improve your level. Because you gain XP for doing all these parts. Alright. And last but not least, let's do a fuel pressure test. This will let us know if any of the fuel items need to be replaced. Yep, you see the fuel rail there is pretty bad. Fuel filter needs to replace one of the fuel pumps. Okay. Alright, so we can take the fuel filter out. We can take out this fuel rail, but they want us to remove this manifold first. I can actually see that we also have to remove the steering rack, so I'll just tag that now. A little bit of WD-40 goes a long way here. Good. And now we can take off. Nope, I didn't want the engine block. I want the fuel rail. Okay, so that gives me a little bit there. I see back here, this fuel pump needs to be replaced. I usually have an extra fuel pump, so let's check. Yes, I do. Okay, good. So that one's good. I always, because you can repair them, but I always have like extra fuel pumps lying around. All right, let's raise the car and let's take the oil out. All right, let's drain the oil. If you don't drain the oil in the game, they will penalize you for spilling the oil when you open up the bottom half there. Move this back. All right, let's take tires off because we have to take out the steering rack. Alright, we tagged that already. Okay, let's see. What were some more of the complaints there? Okay, so we still have some strange noises there going on. Let me just take a look at our rubber bushings. Sometimes those need to be replaced. That one looks pretty good. This one looks okay. And that one looks fine, okay? I'm gonna go under here. Oh, we have to take this off from the top. Ugh. Sometimes these are annoying. Alright, we need a new oil filter. Alright, sometimes these little cars, they try to squeeze everything in. So unfortunately, like that one has the fuel rail running, like they have this cover here which helps to bring some of the heat out. But to get to the oil pan on the bottom, you have to take this all apart. Okay, so now we have to raise the car to get that exhaust section out. Alright, oil pan's gonna come out. Alright, yep. And this is one of the reasons we need two of these. And that's why we're getting the sounds from underneath. Okay. Alright, everything else looks okay. Let's check to see if we missed anything. Yeah, we still got a few things that need to be uncovered here. Okay. So if I'm also getting that, I have a feeling something in the timing section is also not working properly. So let me, to avoid the risk of us getting blamed for spilling any fluids, I'm going to remove the engine. If you don't remove the engine and you open up a bunch of these timing areas, you're going to get penalized for spilling the fluids. So what I prefer to do is just take the engine out. And just a reminder, this one's going to be quick today. We're just going to do about an hour today. Oh, I got to take the gearbox out first. It's probably going to require me to lift it yet. Okay, so let's go higher. Okay, let's get under. Okay, over here. Oh, we gotta take the starter from the top again. Yep. These little cars sometimes require so much extra positioning just to get things done. So the reason I'm going through all this is because I don't want to have to drain any of the fluids. We'll go back now, raise the vehicle, and then that'll let us take the gearbox out. Okay, see, we got a few more parts here. Alright, the rest of that looks okay. Okay, let's lower the vehicle and pull the gearbox out. Have the engine. Work on the engine on the rack. Okay, pull out. Excellent. I like working on the engines here because then we don't have to drain all the other fluids that were there. Okay. So what I believe is we're going to find some stuff here around the timing areas. Once we remove the timing cover. Take all the belts off, rollers, alternators, water pump. Oh, I see some issues up here. Okay. As you can see here, this camshaft is in bad shape. Unfortunately, the only way to get to it is to take everything else off. Alright, engine head cover comes out. And that probably means that one of... No. I was thinking that one of the things holding it in place was going to be bad too. What else do we have going on in this engine? Let me check over here now. I don't think it's going to show me what I'm looking for. Okay, good. We got everything. Okay, so it was that camshaft. Okay. Let's see if we can fix anything here. Oh, good. We can fix the steering rack so we don't have to buy a new one. That'll save us some money. Exhaust manifold. Excellent. Now you don't have to fix everything, but I like to because it helps with the quality of the job. We could fix the camshaft too, so that'll be a good savings for us. Excellent. Good. So then we don't have to spend a whole bunch of extra money on this job. Alright, let's put our ignition coils back in. Cam gears were good. All right, let's buy a few things that we needed. New fuel filter. Steering rack was fixed. We did not need the engine block. Fuel rail. Filter. And we just need one of these because one of them we fixed. Okay, good. All right, let's continue. Fuel rail. Oh man, I had like 30 fuel rails there. I think because you can repair them most of the time, but there's a few that I swapped out to give some cars a little bit more power. So I think that's why I have a bunch of extra ones there. Same thing with the throttles. Every once in a while when a customer wants more power, I'll just swap out the fuel rail. Alright, we need this clutch release bearing. Okay, we can go new oil filter. Let's rotate the vehicle. Not the vehicle, the engine. Oh, we have a bunch of these too. These are repairable sometimes, so you tend to collect those as well. Alright. Let's rotate this back. Okay, I think the engine is good. We can now remove it. Put it back into the vehicle. Okay, send this back. Okay, our next step here is, I like to just put the oil in now since we're here, so I don't forget it later. Alright, you could wait for the spillover animation, or you could do it the right way and check. All right, so we need a little bit more oil. That should be good. Okay, we're good. All right, next step here is to continue to put some things back. We're gonna have to raise the vehicle though for a lot of these, so let's get to that. Okay, swing over here, put the gearbox in. We've got to put the starter in later. Exhaust pipe goes back. Let's see. Okay, let's take care of these. While I'm here, might as well slide the steering rack in. Put our inner tie rod back and the outer tie rod for this end. Tire goes back on. All right, and we'll check the other end here in a second. One of the good things also that I like about this particular station in the game is that it is copyright free, so you don't have to worry about having any of your stream blocked for any reason. I think there's another station though. I know in the old game they had a few stations that were not, and you would get your stream kind of blocked occasionally on playbacks. But this is very good. Okay. What are we looking at here? Okay, I have to put the starter back in. So let's do starter first, which we repaired first earlier on. Exhaust manifold was repaired, and the exhaust manifold cover should be good to go. Beautiful. Okay, let's check. Just have to replace the air filter. Okay, air filter goes over here. Luckily, it is a quick replacement. Usually the air filters are right here. I4B, very good. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Let's look at 4,000 credits. Okay. We're expecting a tad bit more, but it's alright. Alright, let's take in this other tiny Reno that we have. Alright, we're going to get another car for replace this one. That one just has some transmission issues. I always try to look for something with a good amount. This Range Rover has some good stuff there. Or the Jaguar XJS, which needs a bunch of replacements. Let's do the Jaguar. Okay. So, gonna have our work cut out for us on that one. I don't know if we'll get to it today, but it's there. Okay, pop open, raise. Let's see what the customer's complaining about. I can see the throttle needs to be replaced, and the good thing is I have one already. Actually, no, I don't know if I have an i4 throttle. Okay, replace oil filter, lack of engine power, other task. Ooh, increase tuning by 7 to 12%. So I'll be replacing this throttle for sure with a new one. All right, let's take a look. Too old for the scan. Compression test. Electronic meter. And again, I tend to do all these tests even if they're not always necessary. Oh, that last car, I forgot to do a visuals inspection. That would have probably saved me a little bit of time also. I completely blanked on it. I've been doing them all the time. We'll do one here on this car though, so we get some more XP. So the visual inspection helps you to identify things very quickly. See, and we also get some extra XP for this. Get suspension, cooling, more suspension. Okay, let's take a look here at the drive shaft, exhaust, some more suspension on this side, middle suspension. Okay, that looks like we're good. All right, let's raise the vehicle up more. Okay, let's drain the oil. Again, we're just gonna do a quick stream today, so it'll be about an hour. Also, happy Chinese, Lunar New Year. Most people say Chinese New Year sometimes, but it is the Lunar New Year. Okay, first things first, let's clear this. The filter is the same as the one that we just replaced, so that's easy. Let's see, drain oil, refill, lack of power, and increased tuning, okay. Alright, so let's get a new filter. Okay, now they want 7. It said 7 to 12%. So let's see what we can get from a new throttle here. So if we go to the tuning shop, that's 3% on the new throttle. We just want 7%. So new throttle is 3%. You might be able to get a new air filter. Let's see, in the store here, the air filter is going to be 1.75%. So it's about 4%. Okay, I think fuel rail might be a good one as well. Let's see, fuel rail MPI 3%. Okay, so this should give us the 7% that the customer wants, and we're done. Take a look. We just have to replace the oil. Okay, excellent. Okay, let's put the new oil in. Okay. 2,000 credits. Alright, let's go back outside and bring a new vehicle in and replace the one. Okay, I think you're next in line. I'll try to do them in the order that they came in. Let's see what we got going on. The Porsche needs some body work, so let's do the Porsche. Ooh, that looks so bad. Alright, you're next over here, the Reno, another little Reno here. I like to raise them up first. Let's see what the customer is complaining about. Brake system, okay. I'm gonna still do my full check here for everything. So we got a little bit more XP. But yeah, I mean, I enjoy this game. It's a nice little kind of relaxing stroll through working with cars. Okay, the ABS module's fine. Give me a second, I'm still here. Alright, so this one's moving pretty good. Again, they just have some brake issues. This isn't going to uncover those, but I need the XP. I think we might make it to the next level with this car, which would be level 55. Again, the first game that was available for this console, the max level was 50. This one, we don't know what it is yet. Let's see. Anything else there to check? Okay, we're good. All right, so I'm gonna take this over to our test path and we can check out the brake system now. Unfortunately, bringing it over here, it doesn't actually give you any XP, which I think it should because you are uncovering issues, but discovery here is not attributed. check out the rear suspension now. Unfortunately, it makes you go through the full battery of tests here, even though you really just want to test the brakes. Okay, so we see brake caliper, ventilated disc brakes, brake pads, and that's probably the 4 parts that we were looking for. Okay, here we go. Definitely this caliper. And the pads, okay. Those can't be, well, the calipers sometimes can be fixed. Okay, sadly it's not this set of pads also, because that would have been perfect. Okay, where's the other pad here? That's bad. Where is the pad? That's bad. Okay, not these, it's on this side. So you can actually see here, like, making sure that you cover these different diagnostics can actually save you a lot of time. See if we can fix any of these parts. Oh, this is from the last car. Still gonna have to buy a caliper. All right, excellent. Let's head back here, go back. Let's get ourselves a caliper. Let me see if I can fix that disc. No, we can't, okay. And we need a disc. Okay, excellent. Let's head back over here. Oh, we didn't buy pads yet. Just gonna get like 4 of them. I have some already. Make sure the tires are all the same size. That's one thing you have to worry about in this version of the game is sometimes the tires are different sizes, and if you don't put them on correctly, they don't let you complete it. Which makes sense, right? Oh, okay, we need a ventilated disc brake. I got the brake disc instead. I thought it was one of the rear tires. That's that. Put a new set of pads back on. Caliper is good. Tires. Okay, head to the other side here. Pads. Calipers. Tires. Okay. This vehicle's done. It's not gonna pay much. Yeah, I figure it'd be like less than 500. Oh, we leveled up. Excellent. Okay. I believe you are supposed to come in next. There is a gas station simulator. I've seen somebody play it, but I don't know if it's really my cup of tea. I'm gonna take this Luxor Goldtail. Like Chryslers and Cadillacs. Okay, let's raise this one. Should be able to do at least one more car here before we're done. That will send everybody over to one of my fellow streamers here. Okay, we got some stuff that's uncovered. We may just get through the first parts of removals and diagnostics on this one. Let me just clear the shopping list. Okay, excellent. Next, we'll do a compression test. Ooh, we got some pistons that need to be replaced. Yeah, we're not gonna finish this in the 10 minutes that we have left. But later this week, we may bring this back up. Keep in mind this week for scheduled Tuesday, if we're lucky, we will be doing either some of this or maybe some Bus Sim again. Bus Sim's still been kind of janky. Thursday, there's a new line coming out on the Edinburgh line for Train Sim, so we'll be doing that. All right, so we see the throttle needs to be replaced. And check the tires here. All right, last but not least, let's check out our fuel pressure. Yeah, but I see a lot of parts that are going to have to be worked on this one. We'll do our visual inspection next. Surprisingly, most of our fuel system is in good shape. This one's going to be a pretty decent payout. I would say at least 10,000 credits because there's a lot going on here. Okay, next thing, we were able to identify a lot of issues here. So let's start working on them. All right, we got a V6 throttle that needs to be replaced. Okay, let's take the intake manifold off just to give ourselves some space here. Ooh, this whole engine block needs to be replaced. So let's just start pulling some parts out here. With the i4, don't forget that you have to take the starter out from above. So not from below, like a lot of other vehicles. Let's see, let's take the tires off as well. Because we're gonna have to essentially pull this whole engine out to work on it. Hey, it's doing pretty well. How you been? How are you today? You just tuned in. Unfortunately, the stream is about to come to an end, but we will be joining some other streams in progress here in a second. If you want to see what you missed, you could always check it out on demand. Okay. Also, I'll just put the call out for the YouTube channel if you want to watch some older streams, because Twitch limits the amount of days that past streams will stay on the broadcast. All right, let's continue here. We're gonna need a whole new engine block, which we just discussed. so I'm just removing as many things as I can. Oop, I need a new ignition coil. Because we are going to have to take this whole thing apart. All right, another thing I want to do is let's drain the oil while we're at it. Oh, Cyan, thanks for the raid. Shout out to Cyan. I was actually just about to end and I was just about to raid you. But thanks, Cyan. We'll find somebody else for everybody to go and check out once this is done. Oh, actually, I forgot. We also have another up-and-coming new streamer that has been in chat as well. So my good friend Phoenix. Thanks for the raid, guys. We're actually, unfortunately, just about to end. So I was going to do like an hour, but thank you for stopping by, everyone. Traumatizing, good to see you. Okay, let's see. All right, so it's telling us that we could take this other thing off, but it's not letting me take it off. Let's come out, let's go back in. Here we go. Welcome, Raiders. I am ADR326. Yeah, this game is actually pretty fun. They added some new DLC where you can actually make drag racing, dragsters, and race them, which is much harder than you think. Yeah, I sold the Ferrari because you didn't pick it up in time, Cyan. So, sorry about that. Yeah, they have, yeah, the new DLC just added a whole bunch of dragsters. You get owned pretty quickly when you get there. Actually, to wrap up, if you want, we could actually check it out. I don't know if I have any vehicles that are available for it though right now. Yeah, no, I don't have anything that would make it there, but another stream will show it. All right, so we're working on this one here. As you can see, there's a lot that needs to be done. What I was about to do is actually pull the engine out, because if you pull them out, you don't have to worry about draining all of the extra fluids. Yeah, how's it? You did 2 flights. I thought you were only going to do 1. How was your last flight there, Cyan? Shout out Cyan, we gave that one. I'll also give Trauma a shout out as well. Check them all out. They are also streamers, streaming games that they enjoy. Nice little mix of things going on there as well. I like working on the engines on the stand, then you don't have to end up, you're welcome, you don't have to end up draining all the fluids out of it. So but this one looks like crap. So engine block is in pretty bad shape. Oh yeah, that Vision Jet was really fast. That flight was really quick. I saw you load it up, take off, and then like you were gone. Nice. I don't know if you ever watched this YouTube channel. It's called Fly with Rich. He does a lot of flying of different planes that are for sale. But I think he showed a few videos with the Vision Jet. And then he had a video with one of the Moonies as well that he was selling. That's a pretty good channel. All right. So what we will do is we will finish up here and we'll save the rebuild for the next one. But again, I definitely appreciate the raid. You guys playing some Apex later today? It's the first time I've seen the cam gear B needing to be replaced. car's in really bad shape. I'll take these out because there are some things that need to come out as well. The back end. All right, cool. When you guys gonna play? Because we're having some company here in a little bit. But if you, I know Science said he was gonna go eat. Just hit me up in Discord. Let me know what time you guys are thinking about playing. But my mother-in-law's coming over around 3 p.m. my time, so I won't be playing while she's here. Oh, okay, so what I'm just gonna do here is just gonna take off all the parts that we know we're gonna have to work on. And we'll save the full rebuild for the next one. Again, if you're new to the channel, you could always check us out on demand. And you could also check out the YouTube page that's linked there as well, where we've been storing a lot of the content for the game. All right, let's take these out. So what we're gonna do is essentially pull everything apart and leave this bare, and we'll finish it on the next stream. Probably Tuesday evening. And if you can't make it Tuesday evening, again, just check out what's left on demand. All right, we gotta rotate this bad boy. Take off the fuel pan, the oil pan. My friend actually had to buy an oil pan for his car, and he was complaining about how expensive it was the other day. And oil prices have gone up as well. All right, there's one of the pistons that needs to be done. I think we're gonna need some piston rings as well. There's at least 2 pistons that need to be replaced here. And I have to take out the crankshaft because this entire engine block is bad. All right, folks. Once we pull that out, and pull this out, I'm gonna rotate it back to upright, and there we go. All right, on that note, we'll save that for the next stream. So save the game. In the meantime, folks, thank you again for all stopping by. Sorry to cut a little short for those who just came in, but only have enough time for a quick one today. Let's see. Where do we go? We can go to Wolfman. Wolfman is playing Farming Sim 22. Do they teach you what needs to be done and how? Kinda. Not like 155%. After pretty much you're figuring it out using your diagnostics and tests. And then you have to have a little bit of knowledge of cars to kind of figure out what goes where and how. But it can kind of highlight stuff for you and walk you through it. We'll join Wolfman. Also, DJ Jazzy Jeff is streaming today. Today's his birthday. If anybody wants to go visit DJ Jazzy Jeff's stream. But in the meantime, we will check out. Yeah, I mean, you don't need to. You can learn a lot while you do it, but I think it helps because then you can move through things a little bit quicker. But there's a whole kind of load of tutorials here that will kind of walk you through some of the odd stuff, but it doesn't cover everything, to be honest. But what it does is, like, if you need to put something somewhere, it'll highlight it so you know to put it there, so it can actually walk you through that. All right, let's visit Wolfman 759. Thank you again, everybody who rated. Thanks for all of the ratings. Thank you, Trauma, for the follow as well. Cyan, Trauma, Phoenix, be in touch. Again, check out the Discord. If you just came in and you wanted to see what we did today, check out the video on demand. Also, check out our YouTube so you can see past streams. Stay safe, everyone.